Hello everyone, Michael Farrar from DSPORT Magazine. Thank you again for joining us on DSPORT Live 2020. We've got 3 new products from 3 different companies right now, and just like to go over them. If you're out there in cooling systems, whenever you're building more and more horsepower is getting wasted through your cooling system. So the efficiency of the cooling system is paramount to getting peak performance out of your vehicle. Now, Redline oil has been known for a long time for making a performance additive called water wetter. You would add this to your coolant, it would help reduce the surface tension. That was kind of the science behind it, and basically make whatever you were running as a coolant work better to help cool it off. Now, what they've done is now they've made it a lot easier. You don't have to worry about, am I running the right antifreeze? Am I running the right ratio of water? Am I putting in enough water wetter? They've got it all now available as a premix. So if you really want to take the easy way out, you can go with just the professional premix right here of what they call Super Cool from Redline. It's basically infused coolant and water mix combo with the water wetter already in there. So no thinking about this one, just put that right in. And as far as the guys out there that like to maybe run a different mix, maybe you're running in an area where you have a really hot summer, or maybe a really cold winter, and you want to use a different ratio instead of a 50-50, you can do so there. And the back of the bottle there shows kind of the ratios of what you'll get for boilover protection and what you'll get for freezing protection with that. So it's ethylene glycol based, it's safe and compatible with all other coolants. The color here is that the vintage green colored antifreeze, kind of the original one. But if you've got a pink one, a purple one, orange, whatever color you have, you can flush that all out and run the Super Cool water wetter from Redline and be set with that. Now, talking about chemicals, one of the areas that we see a lot here is the performance with different types of fuels. We're always talking about, is this car running on 91 octane? Is it running on 93 octane? Well, one of the things you can do, of course, is purchase racing gasoline, but it's very expensive. Even the cheaper racing gasolines, the 100 octane and stuff, are going to run you somewhere in the neighborhood of $6 to $12 a gallon, just on the cheap end, and then they have some that are even up to $25 a gallon. So what can you do? Is there something in between those two options? Well, BOOSTane would like to think so. BOOSTane has come out with their professional series of octane booster, and the cool thing about this, when you look at the back of the bottle here, it'll tell you whatever octane fuel you're starting with, how much you add, and what you end up with, depending on how many gallons of fuel you're adding it to. You can get up to 116 as your octane. If you started with 93 octane, you add 1 bottle of this to a gallon, you can go all the way up to 116. You could also get pretty much anything in between 116 and the octane rating that you're starting with, based on that ratio. A lot of people have had pretty good results with this. We're actually looking forward to doing some dyno testing with it soon, so stay tuned for that. And if you guys have any question about octane boosters and how they compare, hit us up with it right now, because Q&A is open. Antifreeze, coolants, and octane boosters, we can help you out on that. Now let's go into wheels. Now, there's always that time out there when you want something that just isn't available. Maybe they don't have the right width wheel. Maybe they don't have the right offset wheel. Maybe you want it out of a certain material and not a different, another material. And you just can't find the exact wheel that you want. Well, that's the business of Litespeed Racing. They make custom wheels out of forged aluminum, forged magnesium, and even carbon fiber. And what we have here is one of their examples of the monoblock VS10, which is one of their more popular designs. And this one here, this is actually a forged aluminum wheel that has, I'll flip it around here so you guys can take a look. It actually has a layer of carbon put over it, a carbon inlay, to get you some extra styling points there. But the nice thing is, wherever you want that offset, whatever that perfect offset is for your vehicle, for the set of tires that you want to run, you can make that happen with the Litespeed Racing setup here. Custom wheels, forged aluminum, forged magnesium, and carbon fiber, whatever you need. And before we leave you, we'll run a short video here from Litespeed and show you a little bit about what they do.